This is a revelation, how to get a gone.
Need you a man, baby, I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction, that's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby.
Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough.
I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I admit it. Man, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take a G-pad. Watch do it.
We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them, and they both. I hate them hating on them, and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. Now cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Monster!
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city where the flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Monster!
Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary.
We're across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New York Giants. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys, losers a week ago, trying to turn things around here. On the other side, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here.
Response bell set to kick off.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Commanding the offense will be the 7th overall pick of the 2018 draft. It's Josh Allen.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 16 carries, 71 yards.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but he certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. That's Aguilar with it on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. You look at this Packers defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself. One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Now Allen. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Running for it. Here's Cook. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. They'll try the wide side with Cook. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It was Harrison Smith there up from his safety spot to make the play behind the line.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Here's Allen. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Trey Hendrickson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they got to find a way to get it back together.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. Look at the big man rumble. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower post-game. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB.
Alert! Alert!
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 25-yard line.
Allen setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. You look at this Packers defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Now Allen. He'll try and do this himself, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Trey Hendrickson. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 23. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted number 1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Murray now to throw. A pass complete to Odunze. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Giants' 43-yard line.
Here's Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Murray. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt.
Brings up 4th down.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that is very well done there as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. We focus our attention on the Green Bay defense as they head out. They did their job last go-around, forced the punt, hoping for more of that here.
They got off the field. That's exactly what they wanted to accomplish. Get off the field, turn the ball over to their offense, and kick back and enjoy a little bit of water and rest before they have to go back out there again.
Back out there now, hoping to hurry up and get more water and rest. Now Allen off the bootleg. It's caught by Aguilar. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Give to Cook out of the gun. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. They run the counter with Cook. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And this offense on third down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 15. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And he'll be brought down just shy of 45.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Allen taking it himself. And he will have a Giants first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Now this time, Allen will throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Throwing now is Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Allen going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Trotting down the right sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Josh Allen, 42 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Packers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. They'll run it again to Barkley. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down. The Packers at 6 and 3 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And a short gain down to about the 33. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Murray off play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. To throw is Murray. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They're going for it. It's Murray. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Able to slither by. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
At the 35-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
To throw, it's Allen. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. This is taken at about the 14. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Murray now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And his throw is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Oh, what a juke into space. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants now going to take over late in this 1st half, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Here's Allen to throw it. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
And Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for New York. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here's Murray. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
A final shot before half from Murray. He'll look middle here and give it to Odunze. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. At Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagles at home to take on the Lions in a matchup of the top 2 seeds in the NFC a season ago. And oh, it's the cheetah, Tyreek Hill. Playing like street football. Everyone go deep. And this time, it works. 74 yards to the end zone. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And this is Ramondre Stevenson. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Ravens win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is Jacoby Myers. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Broncos get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, each team's been able to manage just one touchdown, 7-7 tied at the half, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packers offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And as we check out the NFL leaders and rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. This 2nd and 4. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 69 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Packers! Saquon Barkley with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Boswell for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And back out onto the field comes the Packers defense. Looking to put a drive together. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Here's Allen. A quick throw there is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It's taken to the 26. Ball goes a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Packers now to take over. They were losers to Philadelphia a week ago. Now they find themselves in the lead as they start this drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Taking down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Barkley. Now inside the 25. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Packers. Saquon Barkley with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the 1st down.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up 1st downs.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Cook up the gut. And this one not going anywhere. They give it the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Well, they're hoping that the 2nd half is better for him than the 1st half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
He'll return it from the 6. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Second and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 193 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Murray. That is caught. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey. One more. Hey. That's one. Hey.
Murray now to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. 2nd down and 3. Up the middle with Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Murray going to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
To throw, it's Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Barkley is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Murray. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete. Looking for James Cook out of the backfield that time. But now it's 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now Allen. Look at the big man rumble. And finally brought down at the 38. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And again, it's Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Back at the 42.
Now Allen. Packer pressure, and down he goes. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Allen. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground. That last run going to move him over 200 yards rushing now in this game alone. Second down, here's Barkley again. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
That's good for a Packers 1st down. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Packers.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, wide open, complete. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
Giants 7. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And New York set to take the field. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Here now, 2nd and 4. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Giants. Nelson Aguilar. 68 yards. And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
At the 44-yard line.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And quickly they get to the line. To throw is Murray. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Giants will take over possession here up at the 44. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. Just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once when he got huge. And someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On target over the middle to Hill. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and
One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Green Bay, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it is